Welcome to the Halftime Circus with Jason and Leslie. We'll talk about midlife, sports, work, kids, and whatever else we feel like on this crazy ride called life. Halftime Circus, Halftime Circus, Halftime Circus.
Hey, welcome to the Halftime Circus. I'm Leslie, and this is
I am Jason. Here we go.
Yes, oops. We made a podcast take not one, not two, but third time's a charm. So let's get into it.
Yeah, so hey, welcome Leslie. It is awesome to be here. We have been we got a lot to talk about today. The theme of today is, hey, we started a podcast and how in the heck did we even get here? So we'll definitely be getting into that, and we've got some fun stuff for everybody today. But I think everybody would probably want to know a little bit about us and who we are, and then we'll get into it.
It's fair. It's fair. So, he's married. Jason is married to my best friend Jen, and we have traveled together. We've done ball games, beaches, everything for longer than I would like to admit, to be honest.
15 years.
Yeah. And part of what we like to do at the beach is drink beer and play cards, tell a lot of lies. And so we were doing that, and we were sitting there playing euchre, which is one of our favorite things, and having a conversation about different podcasts. And Jason, we're on the road a lot. Jason said, maybe we should do that because we got a lot of, we have a lot of commonalities that we talk about. And that was 3 weeks ago?
About 4 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. And then and now here we are. So glad to have you with us.
Yeah. So hey, we wanted to do this because, as you said, we have a lot of stories to share. We're at the halftime of life, right? We're at the midpoint here, and for those of you wondering, yes, that puts us near 50. So looking forward to that. But marriage, life, sports, business, pop culture, what happens between Monday and Saturday in a household. Sundays, yeah, pretty lax. Real stories, real opinions, because Leslie has a lot of them.
What?
And yeah.
Weird.
And zero filter too, by the way. So we're gonna be having a lot of fun with that. But hey, this is for all those of us out there that are at that halftime of life, and relatable stories. We'd love to hear from you and your comments and your chats, and click like and subscribe to the channel. That's basically what we're going to be doing, But the origin story, I got to tell you, as we were sitting there on the beach about a month ago, and it's always been in my head. You and I have joked about this for a while, and
Yeah.
our spouses have always been like, "God, you two, you put a mic in front of you, you will not stop," right? And God bless, that's true for me. I love getting in front of a mic, and what better way to share life and experience and stories with a lot of humor and a lot of funny themes. And we have set this thing up. We've got a list of 200 plus episode ideas and everything we want to talk about. So really, really, really looking forward to it. And one of my promises to you, Leslie, is I will not try to script this, because I seem to script everything in life. Every day of my life is scripted in some way. So I promise you I will not script anything, and let this thing flow. But we're going to have some fun.
I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to promise you I'm going to let go, because I'm an eternal mom. Like I'm at work all day. I'm mom all night. So I'm going to take off my hat and relax and be 4 beer by the pool, Leslie. So you will get to know the real me, folks. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, it's a hoot. Get to know Leslie. It's a hoot.
Er,
So what? So hey, what's your like? Hey man, I'm done with this face. Like we're talking on here, and you're like, you know what?
Oh,
What's that face?
man. Well, see, here's the thing. I mean, I Botox a fair amount, but you can still read me like a dang book. So I'm gonna tell you, usually my eyes get big. That's usually my help face. I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know, but I mean, we could have a safe word. Like, we could be like, I don't know, what's a safe? What would be a good safe word on here? Not Georgia, not Alabama, because they're
Euchre.
not safe. Not Lane Kiffin.
Bananas. Bananas.
Bananas.
Marshmallow.
Bananas, unless you're on a fishing boat. Yeah, bananas. All right, I like it. So that's it. I won't give you a face. I'm just gonna say bananas because I'm fresh out the injections today. So I don't know how much longer this is gonna last. I don't know how much longer you'll be able to
Just as
see
long
my
as it doesn't
face.
fall off or anything kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah, no, we should be Gucci. We should be golden.
Yeah, yeah. So hey, we'll talk about all things in life like we talked about, right? And I think today just for everybody to get to know us, and get a feel for what we're going to be doing because, like I said, we've got episode ideas coming out of the wazoo. Really looking forward to it. But man, anything anybody wants to ever talk about, we'll just keep this thing rolling week after week. We're going to be uploading our first two episodes here really soon. And thank you to the 38 subscribers already out there. I think friends and family are anxiously awaiting. And what better critique than your family, right?
Tens and tens of viewers. I'm telling you, we're headed to make aluminum pretty soon. I mean,
Yeah.
there's got to be an award show for somebody. But I feel confident we could make it to 50 by at least
yeah.
episode 3 for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've got way too many stories to tell. Rather than us texting in our group chats all the time, like, hey, this is the way to do it, right?
Well, and here's what I'm also going to throw out there. You're not going to hear me be serious very often, but I'm going to do it right now. This is not the place that you're going to want to tune in for serious talk, okay? We're not going to go deep. We're not going to go provocative. We're not going to do anything. The most provocative you're going to hear from us is going to involve my sermons about football, and I will always let you know in advance. But I mean, other than that, we're just here. Life is so serious and deep at the halfway point anyway. We got older parents, we got jobs, we got kids. I got a dang new critter in my house. I mean, for real. All I need to do
we'll
is
talk
laugh.
about that one here in a minute.
Oh, for the love.
That's crazy.
Gosh,
That's crazy.
dog.
Yeah, you know what? We both of our families, we have one child, right? We're both here in the Midwest, and my goodness, what a week it's been with the weather, right? Isn't that crazy?
14 inches of snow. I mean, dad gum. It is nasty. And I'm going to be honest, I have never been more grateful to go to work a day in my life than to get out of this house today. Now, I love my family. I do. I really, really do. I love my neighborhood. I love my neighbors. I love my friends. But I have never been more happy to get in a vehicle by myself and motor away from them as I was today. Now, remind me that next week when I got to go out down for work. But today, woo, so happy.
Where I'm at, 14 inches. That's another day in the life. That's nothing for us.
I'll be honest. If I could have frizzy hair and mosquito bites 9 times out of 10, that's where I'm gonna pick. You know me. I mean, I don't want to ski. I don't want to go into a mountain. Don't show. It's beautiful. I'm sure. Take me to the beach every single time.
Oh,
And
amen to that. Amen.
and I'm
Yeah.
grumpy from now to probably March when I can get back outside again. We have to all kind of check each other in our house.
Yeah, we're going on about a week or longer straight of sub-zero wind chills. Monday, woke up, it was negative 30 degrees outside. Today, I walked outside and it was a whopping 10, and I literally felt like I was on the beach.
I did not wear a
Isn't that
coat today.
crazy?
It was 22 degrees. I didn't wear a coat. I was like, I don't need it. It's warm.
That's crazy. Crazy.
I mean,
When
where
we-
I'm at, if you give it 10 more degrees, you're going to see people in tank tops at the mall. I kid you not. Car washes will be bumping. You're going to see people in tank tops and shorts. We're not far
yeah, I
from it.
traveled to Minnesota, years ago, and saw kids at the airport wearing flip flops and t-shirts and shorts when it was literally like 10 degrees, and I thought I was in a new world. It was crazy.
I think Minnesota kind of is a new world.
Yeah. Well, Nowadays, we won't go there.
Whoops, there it went.
Whoops. Hey, next topic, Leslie. Let's shift gears
Bananas,
really quick. Yeah,
bananas.
bananas. So, hey, let's talk about how we got all of our stuff set up so fast here in a very short 3 weeks. What was your plan? How did you go into it? How did you start building your tech and your equipment and getting this thing going on your end?
I'll be honest. I like to consider myself the talent of the operation. My husband is the IT director in this house, and I learned this trick from married friends of mine a long time ago, that he is in charge of all special projects. So he lives for this stuff. Like, on the way home from vacation, guys, I kid you not, we drove, and so we were on the road for several hours, and we just called each other, and we were on speakerphone with all of us and literally started laying the framework. By the time I got home, he had ordered all of the equipment. Within 3 days, all of the equipment was at my home and set up. So shout out to my husband for doing a lot of the heavy lifting with that stuff. Thankfully, he is a tech guru. I am not. I affectionately refer to him as a nerd, but I'm darn proud of being married to that nerd, because I could not do this without him.
He is such a great nerd too. I'm the techie guy in the house, and already had a lot of the setup and the equipment and stuff, and upgraded some new stuff, so it was fun to do. And my mind went to using this new AI tool and all these things and deep research and all that. And at the end of the day, it was like, you know what? Let's just get on here and go and figure it out. And I started thinking to myself, Jason, what's the dumbest thing that you've done or bought to get this thing going? And really, I'm happy with everything. It's kind of that nerdy techie thing that me and Chris love to do. So we have spent many off hours testing equipment and sending notes back and forth. It's been a lot of fun. But hey, what's your biggest fear about doing this?
Oh my gosh. I'm always afraid. And I think it's because I'm in sales. So, naturally, when I'm at work, I'm on stage, right? So I'm performing in a way. I'm helping, but I'm still super professional.
And the Oscar goes to...
Hello. So being able to take off that hat and be myself, that, like being vulnerable, that part of it is hard, because it doesn't seem like it is. I literally was like, well, this is so stupid. You just buy a camera and talk into it. And there's a whole lot more that goes into it other than that. So I guess my biggest fear is saying something wrong or coming across as inauthentic, because I don't mean to be that way, but it's just sheerly habit, I think. What about you? What's your biggest fear?
Yeah. I'm a director of sales as well, and been doing that for a long time in my life, and love every part of that, and every day like you on the stage and working on a team, and love everything about it and what I do. And this gives us an outlet, and people know me one way, very businesslike and very button the collar and do all that. This gives both of us that opportunity to be ourselves, like couch talk or beach talk or euchre talk, and the things that we're really good at, sports talk, and it's gonna be, man, this is gonna be a wild ride and incredibly fun. So I can't wait for that. But that's the one thing for me, just looking forward to it.
100.
The outlet that we have. And I will tell you that I can't wait to hear the responses from everybody. Is like, Jason, Leslie, we want you to talk about this, or hey, what's your opinion on this and that? And so what are the things that we want to tell everybody right now today that are going to be off limits? Like, hey, we're not going to go there.
Oh, anything that from the South they tell you not to talk about. I'm not going to give my weight. I'm not going to give my address. I'm not going to talk about politics, religion. I'm open to sponsorships. So anybody that wants to throw me some Skrillas, I'm your girl. Okay. I'm a sales rep. He's a director of sales. We could do this for you. Let us help you. Yeah, like that. That's about it. But other than that,
Yeah.
nothing like family wise, friends, all the things, all that we're gooch. Like you ask me,
Oh
you
yeah,
ask it, I'll give it to you.
yeah, yeah. Family. You know, career, life. Kids at our age, family adventures, beach trips, the in-laws, all that's on the table. I'm very much like you too. Politics, religion, not going to get into it. May hear a joke every now and then. We'll call out bananas, bananas, bananas. And, outside of that, I'm a very open book,
Mm,
and, probably more so, approaching this halftime of life. Uh, just learning everything and
mm-hmm.
realizing that we've got a lot now to give and teach and share and show. And there are so many people out there that are like us that just maybe think one day, like, gosh, I wish I could just talk to other people like me. And then you find out they're very much like me, and I hope that that's what it does for other folks out there, and just enjoying the ride and having some fun with it, with all the craziness we have to deal with.
Isn't it
Right.
true? I mean, like the background's perfect. So here's why I say that.
Oh yeah.
Because once you can relate to other people, which I think you very much are going to relate. If you've got a job, if you've got family, if you've got friends, you got kids, if you're middle aged, any of the things, you're not on the island, right? Because you're going to be able to relate to us. So we may like the island life, but we're not going to let you feel alone on an island. You have found your people. We're here. So what are we going to talk about
Absolutely.
next? Let's do something fun.
Hey, let's do something fun. So hey, we have a thing we're gonna do in every episode called Flag on the Play,
Woo!
right? And it's that repeatable, hey, something that have. Oh, there's our look at that little flag. Thanks to producer and our AP over here with that incredibly cheap graphic, but it works.
Listen,
Sponsors, we'll get it looking better later.
I'm gonna tell you, if the NCAA wants to sponsor us, call me.
Yeah, hey, Tennessee, let's go. So, hey, flag on the play, right? So, what's a flag on the play in life that was called in the past week? What's
Oh,
one thing that came up in your life?
which one? Okay, so we've already talked about the fact that we are in Snowmageddon where I live. Okay,
Oh
I'm in the
yeah.
Midwest, where snow is not impossible or improbable, but we don't know how to handle it. I'll just be real. We don't. And so I am snowed into a house. I had gotten my face lasered. So I look kind of Freddy Krueger-ish, if I'm being real. And then there's been this puppy that's been on the loose in my neighborhood for 2 weeks. And so Chris calls me into the garage, and there's this little puppy that he's holding up here, and she's shivering. I mean, only thing missing was Sarah McLachlan in the background. Swear to all things. So, like, I mean, yes. So it's like -20 windshield outside. Like, for the folks at
Did
home.
you say windshield or wind chill?
Oh, I said windshield, but it is for sure wind chill. Whatever. I mean, we're here. I don't know. So anyway, listen, I am not, for the folks at home, I'm not anti-animals, but I'm not like, I'm not that person either.
Yeah, but
So
you have 3 cats
why do I have 3 cats?
and now a dog.
Because we rescue them, right? So like I don't like go out, like I'm not one of these designer people that go out and buy like cute things. I don't have like a Vuitton purse or a stroller, whatever. So anyway, we adopt the dog, and we're gonna foster the dog. We're gonna keep the dog. So my daughter says to the neighbor, I've been praying for a dog for 6 months and God sent him to me or sent her to me. I'm like, so who's going to be like, sorry, you can't have her now. So there it is. There's my flag on the play. So lasered face
Look at
stuck
that.
in the house with a puppy who can't go to the
little puppy.
bathroom outside because there's 14 inches of snow. So Chris had to tractor away a spot for her and use a flamethrower. And now she's going to the bathroom outside. So
Fantastic.
touchdown.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, I hope to see her one day, and she looks like a little Smokey.
She does look like a little Smokey.
Yeah.
All right.
Which,
So
by the
what's-
way, Smokey is the mascot of Tennessee.
For
those
sure.
that don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Rocky Top.
So, yeah. So, hey, my flag on the play. My goodness. I've made myself get through life without any 911 major issues, emergencies. Yeah, I did break my leg 2 years ago, which was a big deal. torn patellar tendon. That was not a cool thing. Happened in Mexico. Long story, another episode. But anyway, um, I woke up Saturday morning. My lower back was killing me, like killing me, and I didn't know what the heck was wrong. I used the bathroom, and it did not feel very good. And throughout the day, drank a lot of water, just thinking I was dehydrated. Get to bed Saturday night. Woke up about midnight Saturday night, and drove myself to the emergency room because I could not sleep, roll over. My back was killing me. Get to the emergency room, do all the stuff, and within an hour, came back after the CT scan, and guess what?
Kidney stone.
I have a kidney stone, and
Did they give you that medicine?
They gave me the good stuff. Yep, yep, yep. So I am in the process of trying to pass a kidney stone at the near age of 50, and let me tell you, it is not fun. And there was a flag thrown, and has been for 3 days.
Oh, gosh.
So,
Puppies and no, I almost said prostate, kidney stone. I mean, whatever. Prostate, kidney, whatever.
That's probably coming down the road at some point too, But it's just one of those things. You're like, man, you just don't know the curveball. And then I started thinking, like, well, what the heck have I drank or not drank? What caused a kidney stone? The doctor looks at me and she's like, it could be anything. It just happens.
Have you been drinking a lot of water?
Not near as much. It's probably some other stuff on the other end of the spectrum, and I need to drink more water. Hey, PSA for today: drink a lot of water.
Drink lots of water. Keeps you young.
Keeps you young. Keeps your healthy skin looking fresh.
Dougie fresh over there.
So that's our flag on the play for this week. So hopefully there's somebody out there that can certainly relate to that, and we'll be looking forward to more flags on the play. And if you've had a kidney stone, I'd love to hear your story, because mine is still going through, and we'll figure it out. Maybe by next episode we'll have something new to report. Who knows? Maybe I'll even show it.
I was thinking that. I'm like, what are you gonna do? Like, pee it out and make that a short? Like, next thing you know, like, that's gonna be a flag on the play. Bloop.
Hey, everybody.
There it is. There she blows.
Oh goodness. Yeah. So hey, I figured I'd change topics one more time.
All right. So come at me.
I want to do a quick fire round, and go through some questions here. You can ask me some too. But I was thinking about, hey, what better way for people to kind of get to know us on a little bit deeper level about who we are. So my first question for you, and here are the rules of the game: no more than 5 seconds to think about your answer, and you got to say it. You can't take a minute. You can't take 30 seconds. It's got to be within 5 seconds. You ready?
Is this just for me?
I'll answer them too, or if you want to ask me some questions.
Man, I'm not prepared for this. I was gonna say, what is this? That's what she said round? I mean,
that's what she said.
That's what she said. All right, go ahead.
Your mom. All right, question one. Yeah. What's your I'm an adult lie that you tell yourself every week?
I'm gonna make my bed every day. Ding. I do most days. Ding.
Yeah, mine is I will not play with my son's Legos. What do? I play with the Legos. Question two. What's the pettiest thing that instantly sets you off?
Okay, so dumb. I know it right now. Ready? When you're at a meeting or something, and they'll be like, my reps, my staff. I'm like, if you don't have papers on them, they're not yours. That's like big pet peeve of mine. I'm like, you can say my team if you're part of the team, because collectively then that is yours. But other than that, you cannot claim people. That drives me nuts.
Soggy bread. Can't stand soggy bread.
All right. That's fair.
There's a whole backstory to it. When I was a kid, my mom one time made me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and I love red raspberry jam with my peanut butter, creamy peanut butter. I'm not a crunchy guy. So she made my sandwich, and she put her fingers on it, and when the fingers went in it, it was kind of oozing out some of the raspberry jam. Mm-hmm. And I looked at it, and I got scared because I thought my sandwich was bleeding. Oh. And my mom shoved it and said, eat it. And it just
made you do it anyway?
Yeah, but since that day, I can't stand looking at soggy bread.
See,
don't know what it is.
all I'm thinking of is
Like-
that episode of the movie National Lampoons where the dog pees on the sandwiches and they're all out there. This bread sandwich is all
The
good.
greatest sandwich ever. Yeah, can't stand soggy bread. It really bothers me. I look at people, I'm like, how? Like the hot dog eating contest when they dip it in the cup. Oh, it's disgusting. All right, next question. We're moving
All
on
right.
because I'm going to get sick. After 9 p.m., what do you become? A philosopher, a comedian, or a menace to society?
Monday through, well, I would say 6 days a week, comatose would probably be more accurate. Comedian for sure.
Oh,
Or
wow.
card shark.
Yeah.
Or card shark.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. I tend to do my best thinking when I lay down. I don't know why. I cannot get my brain to shut off. I can't tell you how many times I've laid in bed and an idea pops up and I either text myself, email myself, or I sometimes roll over to my wife. I'm like, hey, will you send me an email real quick of this thought?
That's
could've done
not
it
what I thought you were going to say, first of all. And secondly, you ought to talk to your doctor about the estrogen. You get on the estrogen, and I'm telling you, you sit down and you can't keep them little papers open. It just,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
all over but the shouting.
Yep. So I become more of the philosopher. All right. Next, what is your most embarrassing comfort show that you will defend in court?
Oh,
What is your most comfort show?
all right. So I watch a lot of them. I love Real Housewives. I know a lot of people don't like it. I love it. One of my favorites lately has been Platonic on Apple TV. Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. But all things comedy, anything anything to make me laugh. Golden Girls, 100%. I would die for
yeah.
it. I love me some Gigi.
Yeah. Y'all are going to be some incredible Golden Girls, I'll tell you.
I think so. I'm sure. Which one do you think? Which
for
do you think?
sure.
Which one do you think Jen would be?
Oh my God. You know what's embarrassing? I only know Blanche.
So Sophia is the kind of the simple one from Minnesota, and then Ma is Sophia, and she's like a little Spitfire from Sicily, and then Dorothy is the very common sense.
Oh, you know, Jen would be Dorothy for sure.
I think I probably would either be Rose or Sophia.
Yeah. Okay. My comfort show. Gosh, I watch a lot of crime documentaries and stuff like that, but I wouldn't defend that in court because they're just awesome. Mine would be reality TV shows.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not kidding you. The other day, and breaking news here, but I put my name in for Survivor, so we'll see where that goes.
What about Big Brother?
I would do Big Brother. I would do Survivor. I would do Amazing. You know what? We should go on Amazing Race.
Oh
That
my
would be
gosh,
a
yes. That'd be amazing.
That would be fun. But yeah, I'm a sucker for reality shows like that, and yeah, I'd defend those all day. Good enjoyment. All right, next, what is your go-to? I had a day drink or snack. I had a day. Man, today was that day. What do you go to for a drink?
So far, it's red wine. Most of the time, Michelob Ultra or pizza, like pizza and beer. But listen, you know me well enough to know I don't drink alcohol while I eat. So it's DPZ, Dr. Pepper Zero. Like that's my drink of choice.
Yeah, mine is Coke Zero. If I need one of those, or a carbless. Which is my new favorite drink. Shout out to Adam, co-founder of Carbless out there if you're listening. So thank you for that. And so Carbless would be my drink. And then my go-to snack is a Snicker bar or a Payday. I don't know. I just got to have one of those.
I can see that.
You know, I could turn into a Betty White pretty quick if
Butterfinger is my bar of choice. I love a Butterfinger.
Love Butterfingers. Love Butterfingers. Good. What is one thing you're weirdly high maintenance about?
One. Okay.
I could go for 5.
All right, ready? So I'm picky about where I stay, like at a hotel. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit. I'm not bougie. Like it doesn't have to be a 5-star hotel, but I
Right.
ain't staying any
Right.
place sketch. Like that's a hard no for me. Mm-mm. How about you?
Yeah. Yeah. There's probably a lot of little things in my life that I'm high maintenance,
Your
but I
cheese.
think my cheese.
You have to have the deluxe cheese. You can't have like other
Oh, you know
cheese.
what? Yeah, that is a great point. I didn't even think about that one that ran through my head when I read this. I have to have Kraft Deluxe, not the single slice individually wrapped. It's got to be the Kraft Deluxe, and it can't be any other brand other than Kraft. No off brand, none of the other third party stuff, none of the other things. It has got to be Kraft Deluxe. There you go. It's just awesome cheese. That is very high maintenance, but yes. Well, let's go with that one. We'll go with that one. What is your toxic trait in group chats?
Oh, I use way too many exclamation points. And then I have to go back and then undo them because I feel like I sound like a cheerleader. Like, great,
Facts.
thanks.
Facts.
That's so funny.
Facts.
Ha. It's so annoying. I know it. Sorry.
Yeah, mine is I tend to use the meme generator thing, and I'll go in there and I'll just find something related to the topic and just throw it on there. And sometimes it's so irrelevant. I'm like, man, that was kind of lame.
Whatever. They'll laugh or they don't. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah. If I get a fake laugh, it makes me feel good. What is the most unprofessional thought you've ever had during a work meeting?
Uh, honestly, anytime they say things, oh, this is so ridiculous, but like they'll say stuff like we're shooting for more penetration, and I'm like, that's what she said. Like in my mind all the time, it's so dumb. I'm like, I have the sense of humor of a ridiculous, like a 12-year-old kid. It's dumb, and I have to try not to look at people when I do that. And a lot of times when you see me taking notes, that's what I'm trying not to do, is to laugh and be inappropriate. It's true.
Yeah, mine is oh gosh, I've had so many, but this one I can't come to a quick thought because maybe I can't say on this podcast.
Tune in for the after dark version.
Yeah, the after dark version. And next time I will answer that question.
Boom, boom, boom.
If your spouse could rate you like an Uber driver, what
Well,
would the review say?
that's funny that you bring that up because that was a whole topic
Do tell.
of what remember we were talking about people
Oh,
are rating
yeah.
through Uber.
Oh, don't even. Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a whole
Yeah.
episode.
What's your rating?
I'm 4.9 out of 5. And I know who it was because I turned him in and he was driving. He was passing people in the emergency lane. And Mr. Vegas driver, you were horrible and I don't regret it. I'll take the 0.1.
Yeah, I'm a 4.8, and Jen would probably say strict. That would be my Uber driver rating. That guy's strict.
Oh, Chris would say I'm tardy probably because, he's former military. So if you're not 15 minutes early, then you're late. And I don't like to wait at all. So I scoot in there at the last minute so I don't have to wait.
You know what else mine would say? If it was me driving and my wife in the passenger side, brake, 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 brake.
Would you brake
And those
check her
brakes
though?
those brakes are half a mile ahead. We got plenty of time to brake. Come on now.
Come on, dog.
Brake. Oh my God, we're gonna hit it.
I'm
Hands on
like
the
that too.
dashboard,
I'm a control
feet
freak.
flying up into the windshield like, brake, we're gonna crash. No, we're half a mile away. All right, last question.
All right, shoot.
What's a habit you swear you're quitting that's absolutely staying?
Cussing, and it's horrible, and I shouldn't. It's really the last vice I have left. I don't smoke. I don't go to the tanning bed. I literally, this is my last vice, but I say some wordy dirts sometimes, and I shouldn't, and I keep trying to stop, but I just don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, mine would be, I have said for years, and my doctors agree, like, Jason, you gotta kind of lower the sugar intake a little bit. So I've switched to like Coke Zeros and, more water, obviously. Kidney stone, hello. But it's trying to reduce sweets. But man, when I see a good cookie or man, when we were at the beach and on vacation and
Those
we went
milkshakes.
to those milkshakes, my goodness. Shout out to the yard in Destin, Florida. My goodness, great milkshakes and cookie dough. So nice job. Well, hey, that was 10 questions with Jason and Leslie today. So hopefully you get to know us a little bit better.
Absolutely. So where do we go next? What do we do next?
Hey, you know what? I think for today, we have loaded up with some stuff here for everybody to get to know us a little bit, and I think we're gonna wrap this thing up. What do you say?
I love it. I had a really good time, and remember, folks, this is just this is just episode 1. This is just the starting point. So tune in next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube. And we look forward to seeing you next episode. Take care.
All right, see you, everybody.
Thanks for riding with us today. Laughs and stories on the way. From the big top to your home. Now it's time for us to go. Thank you for joining us on the circus ride, my friend. We'll be back to share some more, but for now this is the end. Thank you for joining us. Keep that smile till we return. We'll save your seat right in the front till the spotlight shines again. Kick off your boots, lean back, unwind. Carry this good feel in your mind. From our crew to all of you, can't wait to see you soon. Thank you for joining us on the circus ride, my friend. We'll be back to share some more, but for now this is the end. Thank you for joining us. Keep that smile till we return. We'll save your seat right in the front till the spotlight shines.